It's going to be Jake Flannery for the very first time for Ulster getting a game underway. Had a very good trip with Emerging Ireland to the on the competition down in South Africa, and there's a foot and touch there, and Ulster will get the first line out. Nicely picked up, and here goes Moore, more than capable of making a break or two. Doak, Tom Stewart to Izuchukwu. Doak again, Flannery. Lovely pass, nice delay. Here come Ulster. Back into Vermeulen, the skipper. And a bulldozing run up to and across the 10-metre line. Doak again. Stewart. Flannery, nice pass, well away by Ulster. Half a chance here. Luke Marshall gets it away. Matty Ray puts the foot down. Good acceleration by the big back row forward.
Entry.
Ulster have got themselves a penalty, and the referee's playing advantage. Izuchukwu would love to get a first Ulster try. He's held by Marty Moore. Doak gets it away, and they'll come back for the penalty.
Entry.
And that's a good piece of counter-attacking from Ulster. Stewart once again. Carter once again. Stewart comes round. And again, Zebre take it down. Now, is AJ Jacobs going to let them away with that? I think his touch judge in the far side has mentioned to them. And they've done it again, and Stewart stretches and he scores. Advantage was played, and Stewart has scored for Ulster for the third successive game in the number 2 shirt.
Yeah, clever by Tom Stewart, Jim. Didn't panic, just let things set in front of him. Then Ulster managed just to walk and work that round in the left-hand side.
See him stretch those big legs of his. That's nicely done. Stockdale gets it away to Luke Marshall up the near touchline. Good covering tackle. Marshall managed to keep it in field. Doak gets it away. What a sidestep by Callum Reid. Doak again. Flannery does nicely. Ray. Ulster playing well. Beautiful stuff by Ulster. James Hume back inside to Doak. Pops it up to Matty Ray. Matty Ray's going to get a second. That's as good a try as you'll see anywhere. What a score. Finished off by Matty Ray.
Could not agree more, Jim. That had every facet of attack that you'd love to see. A little bit of show and go. Good communication. Lovely handling skills, but the offloading as well. Marty Moore with the offload, but look at the support line from Ray, straight behind the ball carrier. Doak goes to ground. Ray in that perfect truck and trailer position. But look at that from a sidestep from Callum Reid. That's a loose head prop. You know, and already you see Jim with the likes of Stewart and Callum Reid bring to this. Couple of youngsters, but they're exceptionally good footballers. And you know, to have 2 players in your front row that can do that with ball in hand just gives so much more depth to your game.
Callum Reid always has been reading up on the tagged furlong book of ballet dancing.
That was just as nice. I don't think he actually had a paw laid on him there, had he?
No, not one. Doak with an easier kick and adds the extra point. And what a perfect start for Ulster. Cook gets it away. Lucchini. Here's the fullback, Lorenzo Pani. Oh, what a dummy and what a try. And Zebre back in this game, Tony, and Ulster have only themselves to blame because of their persistent and unnecessary indiscipline.
Absolutely, Jim. You know, that's really clever from Zebre. They use the man advantage, they drive it up, and then just that simple ball out the back. Stockdale finds himself probably a little bit too narrow, and to be honest, he just gets burnt for pace on the outside.
5-metre tap penalty. Now here's Stewart. Can he get the body low and can he get down? And he can't, and he's driven close to the line. Izuchukwu just hovering with intent. Zebre then putting everything into this. Legally so far, referee's there to see exactly what's going on. Matty Ray picks up and drives. Already with a score to his name, looking for a second. Penalty coming to Ulster. Izuchukwu looking for his first Ulster try. Can he squeeze over the line? Not quite. Here go Ulster again, and surely they are. Yes, they are. That's the 3rd try from Ulster. And coming up with it is Callum Reid, who's done that a time or 2 before. Yeah,
nice and tidy from Ulster, Jim. You know, the tap and go close to the line. Good ball carrying 2 or 3 occasions there. Nobody overplaying it. Trying to go for that double move, but happy just to replace in the ground.
Good. Okay,
Fordham will like that. That's the young Tyros doing the hard yards, and a man down as well, Jim. Let's not forget him.
Thank you.
You know, good, just nice and tidy. Nice and tidy.
Straightforward conversion by Doak again. Now if they can get it wide, there's not enough players to go wide. They're all bunched in the middle. Now it's Doak. This is better stuff for Mullen. Luke Marshall gets it away. Dummy, by Stuart Moore. Bonus point try for Ulster, right on the stroke of half-time. And that's more like it. A great start to the half by the home side, a great finish to the half by the home side, and that's try number 4.
Tom, that one.
Well, they had the temerity throw it to him for his very first line out. The answer is absolutely, and he's taken that as if he's never been away. And here goes Stewart. Stewart to Henderson. Henderson to Stewart. Stewart for the line, and Stewart for his second try, and Ulster's 5th. And instantly, Ian Henderson makes a difference.
Yeah, it's a big wedge created at the front, and Henderson lands, Jim. Also just tweaked that inside, and again, good body position from Stewart. But there's some really effective play done in front. Marcus Ray in particular. You see the fold in round, ball comes nice and cleanly to the back. Marcus Ray just slings that round, and Stewart able to go off the back of it. It's a very simple score for the young man wearing the red scrum cap. You can think back to Stuart Moore in the first half, but maybe just like to see a little bit more set piece variation.
Good take by Henderson. Now can John Andrew burrow in at the back and drive his way over? Yes, he can, as if by magic. Absolutely clockwork stuff. And John Andrew gets up and shakes that shaggy head and gets a hug from his former Ballymena Academy schoolmate. Andrew with the throw, taken in well by Sam Carter. Andrew's got it at the back now. He'd be looking for another try, I'm pretty sure. And they're still moving forward. McDonald is in there. Here come Ulster again. Can they finish it off? They're held up 2 or 3 meters short. Lots of white jerseys in there. McDonald is saying keep going. Andrew has it in there. Has he got it down? Oh yes, he has. He's done it again.
That's a bonus point, Jim, for the Ulster Hookers this evening. Two apiece.
There is time for John Andrew to maybe get 3, which he would love, I'm sure.
Well, again, that's very, very simple. The referee's actually going to check this, Jim. He's asked to go up to see what
is that what you see, Marius?
That's correct. Just wait until you get on back on screen for your make decision.
Well, he's driving forward. What was it he did wrong?
Basically what he's done, Jim, is he's taken the ball in a more advanced position and then slipped his way back, Marius, and as he's come back he's broken his bind and then joined the ball at the back again.
And then 16 moves, slides back. So therefore I'm going to cancel the try. It's going to be a penalty against Ulster for the 16 sliding back with the ball. Is that correct?
Well, so no second try for John Andrew. Oh, good squeeze by Zebre. They've taken that one on the old-fashioned against the head. Gaelic has to go, but well tackled by Ulster. Cronje runs into Doak and a McElroy, the two of them straining every sinew to keep the men in blue out. We've now passed the 80 minutes.
Time off.
And the referee's called a time off.
He's always in control of the ball.
Here
yes.
is
and therefore he
Eric Cronje going for the Ulster line. His left hand, it's not, or arm not fully extended, but he may well now just there again.
And it happens there again.
That's just touching the whitewash. I think now that might just be a try. Well, this is the longest debate we've had all day. Not quite as bad as the Ireland-Australia game last weekend when they played about 6 hours
your
of rugby.
decision was try. The player is always in possession of the ball. He uses one action to reach out and ground the ball on the line, so you can stick with the on-field decision.
On-field decision is a try, and Marius van der Westhuizen says that there was one action and the ball was in continuous touch of the hand, so the try has been given, and that, apart from the conversion, will be the last act of this game, which had its moment, shall we say.
Yes, it did, Jim. Ulster started tremendously well. That try's really come off the back of Ulster not having a recognised tight head on the pitch, but again, you've got to give some credit to Zebre, Jim. They haven't given up. The second half's only been a 10 points to 5 victory from Ulster, and I think there will be a little bit of concern from McFarlane. Yes, they'll be ring rusty. They haven't played a number of weeks, but the performance, maybe it's been more underwhelming rather than overwhelming.
Here's Geronimo Friscantelli, right-footed kick for the conversion, and that's a belter. Really is a lovely kick. And that's the end of the game. Tom Stewart is the man of the match, and the Zebre have got a try in each half to bookend. Not a bad and pretty gutsy performance from them, but great to see Ian Henderson back in the field, made his presence felt. And Ulster have got plenty of men in reserve, and it'll be an entirely different 15 will take the field next week in Dublin against Leinster, I'm pretty sure, Tony.
Yeah, maybe not entirely different, Jim, but certainly going to be hugely changed. Irish contingent to come back in mightily important minutes for Ian Henderson, who looks very fresh. And as you say, there's a real tough tranche of games coming now, and that starts in the RDS next week, with Europe then to follow the 2 weeks after. So Ulster positioned well at the top of the URC, nicely in the hunt for this competition.
Well, good to see the man with 19 in his back playing once again, and there it is. Final score: Ulster won this one. They've got the bonus point. They should move up to second place in the table if my sums are right. Final score at Ravenhill is Ulster 36 and Zebre